Alright dudes, here is another Pokemon Yellow playthrough, part 25. Last time we got our ass kicked by Articuno, but however we also defeated Blaine, who is the fire-type gym leader of this Cinnabar Island, and since we got our ass kicked we have to heal our Pokemons because Articuno is a big meanie head and refused to be caught and destroyed my team, and I'm going to kill his brothers because of it. Yeah, freaking Articuno. Anyway, so now that this is over, Pikachu's kind of mad because it got killed, I guess, and I thought it liked getting killed, but now that I actually see it's upset, I'm going to have it killed more often, in my opinion. So anyway, it's time to fly to Viridian City, who is has the only gym I have not beaten yet. However, it was closed last time, so let's see if it somehow got reopened. I hope it did, because I would really like to get my 8th gym badge so I can go fight the Elite Four. So anyway, these trash cans are getting in my way for no apparent reason, and I am going to talk to this guy to see if he's returned. And he has returned! Let's talk to my normal dude, and he's saying he doesn't even know who Viridian leader is. However, he does know he's the toughest and they use ground types. I don't know how he knows that without actually knowing the identity, but yeah, he's like super magic and knows everything, I guess, except, names. So anyway, I'm going to talk to this guy, and he is the Karate King, and that is interesting, I suppose. Anyway, so I am going to fight him, and he has Machoke, and Machoke is a fighting type, so I'm just going to go use Psychic, even though Fatty is normal, which means he's weak to fighting. I can still kill him with Psychic with a 2-hit KO. He uses Focus Energy, which is a really bad move, and I kill him, so that's pretty awesome. So here comes a Machop, which is the pre-evolved form of Machoke, and if I killed Machoke, I can surely kill Machop, and that's what I'm going to do, and Fatty kills the Machop, and that's good, and now he's level 41, which is even better. And he's going to use, I'm trying to learn Harden. That's random as crap. I didn't even know, Snorlax got Harden, but sure. Alright, so now he's going into Machoke again, and I'm just going to Psychic his face, and he almost dies. He does get a low kick off, but yeah, that doesn't do too much because Fatty's a ridiculous Fatty, and yeah. Apparently low kick just has, like really low base attack in this game. It's actually not based on weight like in previous gens, but it's actually just a really weak move in this game, so yeah, sucky low kick. So now I'm going to go into, or put Roadkill to the front of my party, and these are the spinning little things, with the spinning pads where you just kind of spin all over the floor. We saw them this once before in a few rocket bases, so I wonder if there is any correlation. Maybe that's foreshadowing to who the gym leader is going to be? So anyway, this is a tamer, and he has a whip, so that's kind of mean. You should not whip your Pokemon, they will not like it. So that Arbok is going to glare at me, and that makes me sad, because that means I'm paralyzed. But it's only Pikachu, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to have to switch against the Tauros, because Pikachu would get its ass handed to it, and as much as I'd like to see that, I kind of want to, keep it alive until, the gym leader, and let the gym leader kick its butt. Anyway, so I'm going to use Double Team, just because people say I never use it, so I'm going to use it, and I like Double Team. So I'm going to Body Slam, and that is a crit, which is nice, and it looks to be a 3-hit KO after the crit, so that's not so bad. I like crits. Crits are good for me. And yeah, so this tamer's like, mad because I beat him, but yeah. So I do have to waste an item on Pikachu, which makes me really mad because I hate wasting items on Pikachu, because it seems like the only time I use an item it's on Pikachu, because Pikachu sucks that much. Alright, so let's go over here and spin in circles again, and now we're going to fight this other trainer. And karate is the ultimate form of martial art, in his opinion, although there's also quite a lot of cool martial arts in the world that are not karate. In fact, probably karate is not even the best if you want to go specifically. But karate's pretty darn good, I'll agree with him, so I'm just going to kill his Machoke. And it's dead, and it died to a Pikachu, which makes him, probably makes him want to, commit suicide, because I'd commit suicide if my super cool Pokemon got beaten by a Pikachu. Anyway, so I have defeated him, so I'm going to go on this thing, and that is cool, and there's a guy up there who's blocking my way, but I'm going to kill him. Even though when I kill him, he's not going to move out of my way because he's a big jerky face. Alright, so here's a Nidorino, and Nidorino is not ground yet, so I can T-bolt it without it not being, effective. And I'm level 41, yay! Not really, though. He's trying to learn Thunder, but Thunder sucks, so I'm not going to let him learn Thunder. Yes, I'm abandoning learning Thunder. Get out of my face, Thunder. Alright, here comes Nidoking, and I'm going to send in Royal Pain. I think, because I won a Nidoqueen on Nidoking battle, and that's pretty cool, actually. So Nidoqueen is going to kill her male form, because that's cool and stuff, and it just wipes the floor with it. Awesome, awesome. And Cool Trainer is like, I was beaten, and I'm like, yeah, you were, because you suck. Like everyone else in this game, apparently. So I'm going to go on this little floor again and go spinny, 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 because we like being spazzes. And there's an item in this gym randomly. I'll grab it after this battle, actually. Kind of weird. I think this is like the only gym ever that actually has an item you can pick up in it. I don't even remember what it is, but it's kind of funny, because, yeah, not many other gyms, have items in them. I don't think any others do. Maybe some others do. I'm not sure. But anyway, Royal Pain is now level 41. Royal Pain. And I am going to switch, and I think I'm going to switch into Stupid to fight this Dugtrio, because Stupid is actually super effective against Dugtrio. I'm not going to Bubble Beam, because I know Dugtrio doesn't have good special, and probably will die, and it does. So that's good, and Stupid gains experience, and experience is not a bad thing. So this guy ran out of gas, and that's convenient, because he was stinking up the joint. Ha ha. Anyway, so that's a revive. Yeah, kind of useful. I can't really complain about a revive. A free revive, nonetheless. Alright, so Cool Trainer Male has a Rhyhorn, and Rhyhorn is a rock ground Pokemon, so I'm just going to Earthquake it with Royal Pain because it's super effective. And it is a crit and a kill. That's pretty awesome. Royal Pain is allowed to get crits. I do not care. I think that's actually her second crit of this video. Maybe third. I don't know. I wasn't keeping count, but I know she crit once more at least. Or once before this. So here's another black belt, and he has a Machop, and Machop is like, yeah, I'm weak, so I'm just going to, like, kick the crap out of her with Royal Pain. More specifically, her Body Slam, because she has a big body, so she can Body Slam pretty well. Because she's a beatstick Juggernaut of Death, if you know what I mean. So, that Machop was easily dispensed of, and now I'm going to go out into, yeah, Trogdor. Trogdor! Because Trogdor can actually burnate fighting types with Fly, and that's pretty cool. And he's going to, like, low kick, but that misses because I was in the air. And then he leers, but it fails, and I'm just going to cut him to death. Ha! So that's pretty cool. Trogdor is epic. Except he still needs to learn a better fire attack someday. Wait, didn't I get... Oh, wait, I did get Fire Blast. He already has Fire Blast. What am I thinking? I don't know. But Fire Blast is probably not very useful for this part of the game, but this gym, but sure. Alright, so I'm going to kick the crap out of this Rhyhorn with Earthquake, and that's pretty nice, and he's going to Horn Attack, which is, yeah, it does nothing. And I'm just going to Body Slam it, hoping it... Oh, I don't. I was hoping that that would be a KO on that Rhyhorn, but it was not, but now it is. Oh, well. So Tamer is defeated, and I am in perfect harmony. I have no idea what that really means, and there's a wall there randomly, so I have to go around. I don't know why you would make a maze out of a building like this, but whatever. Oh, it's Giovanni. That makes perfect sense. Rocket likes to make mazes out of random buildings. So, hello, Giovanni. Apparently he was trying to resurrect Team Rocket, but I have chased him down again, even though I'm actually chasing him down, and I don't actually feel like, stopping Team Rocket. I just kind of want to, like, get my 8th gym badge. But apparently he has the delusion of thinking he's, like, the strongest trainer in the world, so he's going to fight me. And I don't know how he thinks that, considering I kicked his ass, like, 3 or 4 times already. Alright, so Dugtrio again, and I was really lucky that Earthquake missed. Holy God. I don't even know why I stayed in. In fact, that was a pure example of the, 1 out of 256 glitch, because, yeah, that was the chance that it had to miss, because Earthquake has 100% accuracy. But I don't mind that it missed Royal Pain, because Royal Pain is a beatstick of Juggernaut Death, like I said a million times. Okay, so I killed that Dugtrio now with Trogdor, because Trogdor is freaking awesome and is immune to ground. So I am going to switch into Flower Dino to attack this Persian, and I am going to set up the Leech Seed, so it will, give me health. She lowers my defense, or he lowers my defense, and that's sad. He's going to use Guard Spec, which I don't even know what that does, and I'm going to try to Toxic now, because I misclicked and tried to use Leech Seed twice, and you should not do that, because you can only Leech Seed once. However, I do set up the Toxic, and that's kind of good, but that Fury Swipes did a lot, and I don't know what to think about that. I'm going to... Oh, that Slash is going to kill me. Yeah, my Pokemon are actually kind of, like, really low compared to Giovanni, which is kind of cool, actually, because it's kind of fun when your Pokemon are underleveled, because this is actually a challenge now, because as bad as they play, it's still a challenge when they, are going to outlevel you by, like, 10, but yeah. So anyway, so this Persian has, like, the Leech Seed toxic thing, so it's going to die in a couple of turns, and it does, and Royal Pain gets the experience. Level 42 for Royal Pain. Alright, so she's going into Nidoqueen, and once again we're going to have an epic Nidoqueen on Nidoqueen match. And Giovanni is like really stupid and decides to use an item instead of attacking me. But now she's going to use Earthquake, and that I live that with red hit points. So once again, Royal Pain proves she is the best Nidoqueen. Even though, probably that Nidoqueen would have kicked Royal Pain's ass if he just was smart and decided to Earthquake first turn instead of using whatever item he used that was useless. Okay, so now I can go into Stupid, because Stupid's like, I'm good against Nidoking, but then that Nidoking is Thunder. So I was like, oh, about that. But Stupid actually lived the Thunder, because Nidoking's special is kind of meh. And, yeah, but it doesn't die to the Surf, and Stupid dies. Because he's like, I want to stay in and, get Thundered. Actually, I stayed in because I was hoping Thunder would miss, because Thunder always misses, but apparently not when my opponent uses Thunder. That's how it is, really. Whenever you use Thunder, in-game, it always misses. Always misses. But whenever your opponent uses Thunder, it always hits. Ever notice that? That's so weird. Alright, so Trogdor's going to finish off the Nidoking, and now I'm going to try to kill that Rhydon, but he has Rock Slide, so Trogdor's going to die now. Yeah! Probably not smart, because Trogdor's X4 weak to rock, but yeah. Okay, so now I can switch into, well, what do I want to switch into? Stupid and Flower Dino are dead, but Fatty does have Surf as well. Come on, Fatty, be a Fatty and surf that thing to death. And Giovanni, keep being that retarded person you are and using Guard Spec, even though you probably could have one-hit KO'd Fatty. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that was an intense fight indeed, except not really, but you are going to give me the Earth Badge, and that's pretty awesome, actually. You were the hardest of the gym leaders, probably because your Pokemon were 10 levels higher than mine, but I think you were the hardest gym leader I fought in this entire game, so, I mean, congratulations for that, I guess. You are the best of the worst, I guess you can say. So apparently he can no longer face his underlings, because he lost to me like 7 times. Actually, probably like 3 or 4, but I don't remember. So he's gonna like disappear and never be seen from again. So that makes me happy, because Giovanni's a big douchebag. But he gave me Fissure, which is a useless move, so yeah, just proves once more that he's a douchebag. So apparently that guy wants me to blow him away, and that sounds really gay, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, so now we are going to fly, and I am going to fly to Cerulean, because like last video, I'm going to fight one of those damn birds. Now, unlike Articuno, I'm not even going to bother to try to catch it, because there's either all 3 of them or nothing, in my opinion. Because Articuno was a big jerky face and didn't let me catch him, I'm going to kill Zapdos. And eventually going to kill Moltres too, although that'll probably come in a future installment of Pokemon Yellow. Alright, but now we have to get to Zapdos first, and Zapdos is located, if I, can get past these freaking trash can mazes they decide to randomly build in these towns, in the power plant, the old abandoned power plant. Now, I don't remember ever seeing, like, a, used power plant in this game, like a power plant that actually works, that isn't destroyed. So I have no idea how they get their power, even if they have power at all in Pokemon, at least Red and Blue. I know they have in future gens when they have, like, TVs in every house or something, but no, there is a TV in some houses here, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know where the hell they get their power, because the only power plant in this freaking continent is destroyed. But, somehow they get their power, and I am going to a abandoned power plant. So, Stupid is just going to, like, surf, and back here, in a secret place that I didn't even know about until, like, I don't know. Like, I never actually knew about this when I was a kid playing this game, so I never actually got Zapdos. I mean, I found Articuno and Moltres, but I could never find Zapdos. I had no idea where he was, because I never thought to surf back here. But anyway, so there's like this random Pokemaniac sitting outside the power plant, and he's gonna like attack me because he wants to show me his cool Pokemons. And Rhyhorn's kind of lame, but ooh, Lickitung. Lickiting's cool. I really like Lickitung. I think Lickitung is a pretty awesome Pokemon. Especially that sprite. It's freaking hilarious, but it's dead now. But yeah. Alright, Pokemaniac. I know you're angry. You mad, Pokemaniac? You mad, don't lie. So, here is the power plant, and, yeah, so this is, yeah, a place with electric Pokemons, and I don't really feel like fighting them, so I am going to use my Max Repels, which I have, which are good. Anyway, so there's a Carbos, and this place is, like, jam-packed with items and, item wannabes. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But I'm going to raise Pikachu's speed because Pikachu's a weak sack of shit, and I am going to see if anyone can learn Fissure, and a lot of people can learn Fissure, but it sucks, so I'm not going to teach it to anyone. Alrighty then, so there is another Pokeball over there. Let's see if this is an item. Uh-oh, it's a Bizd, whatever that is. And a Bizd happens to be a Voltorb. Yeah. So Voltorb looks like a Pokeball. And like in those new Gen games, Gen 5, now you have those mushroom things pretending to be Pokeballs. Which kind of makes me wonder how they evolved. Because at like one point they invented the Pokeball. I mean, you find that out in Gold, Silver, Crystal. So how did Voltorb and that mushroom thing evolve to look like Pokeballs? If Pokeballs are, I assume, like I got the impression from Gold, Silver, Crystal that Pokeballs are kind of like a relatively new technology. So I don't know how Pokemon really evolved to look like Pokeballs. I think Voltorb actually evolved from a Pokeball, as sad as that sounds. Maybe. I think I might have heard that somewhere. I don't remember. But, yeah. Anyway, so things going to like light screen, and that's going to raise its special. I found the TM for Reflect, but I probably won't teach it because I just, meh. It's a rather meh item in-game, or move, really. Probably going to have a bunch of TMs to sell after this place, because, yeah. I know Thunder's in here somewhere, but I don't really want Thunder either, so yeah. So here's another Voltorb, and yeah, there's a lot of these Voltorbs on the field, and they like to self-destruct, and that's kind of annoying, but it's free experience. And Stupid's level 42, so Stupid's like, I don't mind if you self-destruct on me, because self-destruct sucks in this gen. It really does, though, because it doesn't have defense. Actually, they changed that in Gen 5, too. Explosion and self-destruct are nowhere near as good as they were in Gen 4, because in Gen 4, they halved the enemy defense when they were used, but back in Gen 5, it's just like it was in Gen 1, where those moves don't have defense. So actually, Explosion in Gen 5 is just as powerful as Self-Destruct in Gen 1, or around there, actually. So anyway, this is TM25, which I believe is Thunder. I remember that because 25 is Pikachu's name. Pikachu's Pokemon number, as most of you know, and for some reason it just always made sense to me. TM25 is, the Pikachu number, and Pikachu's always lucky and always hits with Thunder, as you know. But I'm not going to teach Pikachu Thunder, because I don't want it to be powerful. Actually, because I know it'll miss for me, because Thunder never hits for me. I think Thunder has probably like a 25% accuracy for me, but only me. Oh well, so I'm going to body slam the crap out of this Voltorb, and yeah, it's dead. Fatty's in the front of my party now because he's the lowest level, or tied for the lowest. And look at these rocks. As a child, I always thought these rocks looked like praying priests or something. I could never actually figure out they were actually rocks, because they don't really look like rocks. Literally, look at them. They look like I don't know. They look like praying people, like a praying priest with a rock in his hand. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like to me. Anyway, so I need to use the repel again, and that's good. I gave an HP up to Royal Pain because I always give beastly items to her because she's beastly. So time to use the max repel yet again, and I am going to get this item, which is actually an item. It's a rare candy, and I don't really remember who I evolved, nor do I care. I actually I don't know. I know I evolved Stupid recently, but I want to give it to Trogdor. I don't know why, because Trogdor is like Trogdor, and I like Trogdor. So I'm going to make him level 43. Good job, Trogdor. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, another item's over here. But it's not really an item, it's a Electrode. Ooh. Electrode is the evolved form of Voltorb, and their self-destruct will hurt a bit more. And, yeah, like I said, it did hurt a bit more. And Fatty is going to gain almost 1,000 experience for free, except he took damage, so, yeah, it's not really free, but it's kind of good anyway. So, this is the legendary bird Zapdos, and I have come to destroy you, because your brother Articuno was being a big meanie face. So, I am going to first Amnesia, because after Amnesia, Zapdos can't do much, and all he has is that crappy Thunder Shock, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, why not just use that Thunder TM that is in your base? But for whatever reason, Zapdos is like, I only know Thunder Shock at level 50 because I suck. Actually, Zapdos is ridiculously good and has been OU since he came out in Gen 1. In fact, Zapdos was probably, he was a top tier OU Pokemon in Gen 1. But he also was in Gen 2 and Gen 3 and Gen 4, and probably even still in Gen 5, so he's a really good Pokemon. Anyway, so I'm just going to use Blizzard, and that's a crit, so it's defeated, and I get to level 42 with Fatty. Die, Zapdos, die. And, yeah, I'm going to switch out to Roadkill, the front of my party, and get some items that I missed. I noticed them as I was walking by, and I did not get them, so I want them. I want what I do not have yet. I mean, that's what I come into bases for anyway, for experience and items. Duh. What else would I want? Alright, so that Repel wore off because Repel is being gay, and I'm going to use another one because I really don't want to fight Pokemons. And, yeah, so over here is the items I have not obtained yet, and there's this random long hallway of death, and this is not an item, it's a Voltorb. Awesome! Alright, Roadkill, you're going to use Payday, because I don't really care if this thing self-destructs on you, because I don't care about your happiness. All I care about is money. And Payday is a way you can give me money. So he's going to self-destruct, and that makes me happy, because Pikachu takes damage. Yay, Pikachu! And items! Yay, I like money, and I like Pikachu dying, so it just kind of works. So here's an Electrode, and this thing self-destructs on Pikachu. Pikachu will die, but I don't care. I want money. And, yeah, it's just going to self-destruct and kill me. Awesome, Pikachu! Yay, you're dead! That's so cool when Pikachu dies, I must say. It's really funny, actually. Anyway, so now I'm going to, put Flower down at the front because, well, kind of in the front. And I think I got everything there is to get here. I'm going to walk down this random hallway. Maybe I missed something. I don't think I did, and yeah, I'm just walking in circles at this point. So it's time to get the hell out of here. I'm going to have Trogdor dig me back to Cerulean and then save my game. So rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and see you next time. Peace out, homie jerks.